children, good morning to all. Welcome back to our economic class. We were discussing about national income accounting. So in the previous class we have discussed about the methods for measuring national income. So what are the different methods for measuring national income? They are product method, income method and expenditure method. We have already discussed about first method, that is product method. So now we are going to discuss about the next important method, that is income method. So let us start our class. Income method for measuring national income. Income method is also called distributed income method or factor payment method. National income under this method is the result of the sum of payment made by all the producing enterprises to various factors of production operating in the domestic territory of a country, that is domestic income and net factor income from abroad, NFIA. So as we know that there are four factors of production. What are they? Yes, land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. As per income method, national income is estimated in terms of factor payment made to owners of factors of production in the form of rent, wage, interest and profit. Okay, so here factor income are divided into three major categories. First one, compensation of employees, that is COE. It is the income from works. Then second one, operating surplus, OS, that is income from property and enterprises. And the third one, mixed income of self-employed, MI or MISC. When we add all these three items, we will get net domestic factor income at factor cost, that is NDPFC. NDPFC is otherwise known as domestic income of a country, and if we add net factor income from abroad, we will get NNPFC or national income. Let us explain this factor income in detail. First one, compensation of employees, COE. Compensation describes the reward paid to employees in exchange for their service provided. This includes payment made by producer in the form of wage, salary, etc. So, wage and salary can paid either in cash or in kind. Salary in kind includes various facilities like medical facilities, food and uniform provided by the employer, etc. And social security contribution like provident fund, insurance premium for the employees, etc. And also it includes retirement pension. The students note that here retirement pension is delayed wages of employer. So it included in national income. At the same time, old age pension is a transfer income. Therefore, it not included in national income. Then the next category, operating surplus or OS. Operating surplus is defined as the total income earned by firm during the production process from property and enterprises in the form of rent, interest and profit. So, operating surplus is equal to income from property plus income from entrepreneurship. That is, OS is equal to rent plus interest plus royalty plus profit. Here, rent and royalty is the income derived from the ownership of land. Interest is the payment from borrower to lender. Here, only interest paid for investment purpose is taken into consideration. Then all other interest payment like interest paid by government on public debt, interest on loan for consumption purpose, interest paid by one firm to another firm, etc. are not included in national income. Only interest paid for investment purpose is taken into consideration. The next one, profit. What is profit? It is the reward which the owner of the firm gets from running a business. That is, it includes corporate tax, undistributed profit, dividend. Corporate tax is the tax paid by firm to the government. Undistributed profit is the profit retained by a firm, and dividend is the payment made to the shareholders. So, these are included in operating surplus. The next category is mixed income of self-employed, MISC. The remuneration of the self-employed is treated as mixed income. That is, the person works both as producer and as supplier of factor services to themselves. Some part of their income relates to wage income and the rest part to property income. So, their income is called mixed income. For example, if a doctor is using 2 rooms of his house to run his clinic, he himself is the labor and entrepreneur, and he using his own capital, so his income is come under mixed income category. Then, next we are going to discuss about steps of estimating national income by income method. The following are the main steps involved in estimation of national income by income method. Step 1, it involves identification and classification of firm. It is same as has been explained in product method. Then second step, classify factor income into various categories like COE, OS, MISC, etc. Then the third step is estimate amount of factor payment made by each enterprises. Then the fourth step is sum up all factor payment made within the domestic territory to get domestic income or NDPFC. So, adding up of all this factor income is the fourth step. Then the fifth step is estimate net factor income from abroad, which is added to domestic income in order to get national income. That is, NDPFC is equal to NDPFC plus NFIA. Okay? And NDPFC is equal to NDPFC plus NFIA. Then how can we estimate net factor income from abroad? As domestic income calculation, income from abroad also classified into 3 categories. They are net compensation of employees, that is compensation of employees received from rest of the world minus income paid to rest of the world. Then net operating surplus, just as net COE, operating surplus from rest of the world minus operating surplus to rest of the world, and also we add net mixed income, that is net retained earnings of resident company abroad, earnings of resident companies abroad minus retained earnings of foreign company located in domestic territory of the country. Okay. So, when we add NFIA with NDPFC, we will get NNPFC. In this way, we calculating national income in income method. I hope you understood. Then, precaution in the estimation of factor income. What are the precautions? That is, any transfer payment like scholarship, pocket money, old age pension, gift should be excluded from the estimation of national income, as they are not earned, rather just received. So, transfer income is not included in national income payments. Then, income from the sale proceeds of second-hand goods should not be included in the national income accounting, as it is not contributing to the current flow of income. However, the commission charged by the broker on such transaction should be included in the national income. Then, third one, any type of illegal income, example the income of smugglers, black marketers, etc. should be excluded from the national income. Then the fourth one, capital gains refers to income from sale of second-hand goods and financial assets or sale proceeds of share and bonds. These are not included in the national income accounting. Then windfall gains such as income from lotteries should not be included as they are not earned income. Then the sixth one, imputed rent of self-occupied accommodation should be included in the national income and should be estimated on the prevailing rent of similar property. Then also, corporation tax is a part of profit earned by enterprises. It should not be separately included in the national income. Also, it must be noted that the income tax of the salaries individuals is a part of compensation of employees and therefore it should not be taken up separately. Okay, these are the precautions in the estimation of factor income. So that was today's session. Today we have discussed about national income estimation in income method, and the income method is the sum up of all the factors income of a country with factor income from abroad, and the factors payment are divided into three categories. They are compensation of employees, operating surplus and mixed income of self consumption or mixed income of self earnings. These are the three categories of factor payment. So students, I hope you understood all this. You have to watch the URL and attend the test paper, download your notes and study it well. In the next class, we will discuss some numericals on this method. So children, see you. Bye.